All right, this is Garrick Miss. My name's Apollo. We're playing Zombicide, the Wulfsburg expansion for Black Plague. In this quest, this is quest 4, the ambush. We need to get all 5 of the objectives. We need to relocate this spawner, and then we need to get 1 survivor in each of these towers. We're going to begin. I'm going to run Theo over here. He's going to try to open this door so we can get that spawner, that objective, and then kind of get out of that corner with those 2 spawners, and then get this one, probably hang around here, do some searching, try to get that one, and then I think I'm going to try to come down here and then open these doors from down here. But we'll see how things play out. We have to change our plans once things happen. So Theo's going to take a sprint, run over to the side. Oh, I forgot to mention, so since we're in quest 4, we're recycling through the original survivors from Black Plague. I did randomly choose, and I think these are the same 2 that were in quest 1, but that's okay. That happens. That's statistically possible. All right, so he ran over there. He tried to open the door. He failed. He'll try it again. He failed a second time. All right. Morgan's going to try to open this door. So she'll take a step. She'll roll. She'll open it. That's her second action. We'll spawn. So, X room, the room all the way on the other end, and then in the middle, we'll have 3 walkers. So we'll get, I moved these to the other side. All right. So we get a walker in that X room. In the other side, put these in the wrong order. Just like that. All right. There's the necromancer, and he brings with him a pair of wolves. So that's annoying. And then there are 3 walkers in that front room. Okay, so the wolves are going to move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. I need them to come back here, so she's going to step back. All right. Clovis. Clovis is going to, let's see. He is going to stay here. Yeah, he's going to stay here. We'll have Anne. Anne will back up Theo. 1, 2, 3. So she won't be able to attack or try to open that door yet, but she'll go over there. Ariana is going to step 1, shoot, step back. So let's do that. There's my die. All right, she misses. Carl's going to step 1. He's going to mana blast. He's going to knock out 2 of those, and then he's going to step back. All right. And that looks like all the survivors. So now it's the zombie turn. So zombie steps out. Zombie, necromancer. 1, 2, and 3. The wolves make it to our zone. I'm going to start at the blue. We're going to go around spawning. So 5 spawns. 1 at the blue. Get a brute. Another brute in the building. No one. This first spawner over here. 2 walkers. And then this other spawner. 3 wolves. Ooh, that is not good. I might have to just give up on that for right now. All right. These wolves and this necromancer are kind of causing me to have to redo stuff. All right, so we get a couple walkers there. No one in the building. Brute and brute. All right, brute and brute. Okay. Yeah, if I had some ranged weapons over here, I might have, just kind of stood there and tried to take out those wolves, but I think I just have to abandon that for right now. All right, let's start with Morgan. Morgan's going to swing at a wolf. Miss, swing. She'll take out 1 and she'll reap the second one. That'll get her 2 XP. That's her second action. And then her third action. So I thought I would set this. This isn't working very well. All right. So she got 1 action left. Who's in here with her? Really, she couldn't really benefit to give her sword to anyone else. So she's just going to hang out here. All right, 1, 2, yeah. So just wait. Clovis. Clovis is going to step 1. He's going to swing his hammer and knock out that Walker. Give him 1 XP. That's his 2. That's 2 of his actions. Anne's gonna 1, 2, 3. She's gonna move back. Ariana's gonna step 1, and she's gonna shoot twice with her bow. And she's gonna take out 1 of those. She'll take out the walker. All right. Carl's gonna step 1, and he's gonna mana blast. Take out the necromancer. We'll go ahead and take out that spawner. It's not a very convenient spot for it. So that's 2 actions. Third action, he's going to step inside. We need to start searching. Theo. Theo's going to 1, 2, 3. That's his first action. Second action. Well, okay. 1, 2, 3. That's his first action. Second action, step. Third action, I'm going to give Ian. Well, no, they're not going to be here. Okay, never mind. Okay. First, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's his first action. Second action, third action. He's just gonna win. Okay, let's just do that. All right. Zombies. Step, step, step. Wolves. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. So if I get everybody in that first room, the wolves are just gonna get to us. All right. So we got 4 spawns. Starting with the blue. 1. Walker, runner, brute, and double spawn back to the blue, walker, and walker. So it looks like 4 walkers at the blue altogether. And then we got a runner and a brute. Brute and a runner up here. Yeah, I need to get it on the search train. If I'm gonna fight my way back over there. I kind of had like that first round where I could have knocked that door open. I just didn't get it done. All right, Clovis. So Clovis is going to step 1. He's going to search. He's going to get a fireball. That's his second action. Third action, he's going to hand the fireball and take the mana blast. He's going to hand the fireball to Carl. Give Carl and he'll take Carl's mana blast. All right, and 1, 2, 3, she searches. She gets a longbow. Ariana. 1. Search. She gets a torch. All right. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hand the torch. Carl's in here, so she's going to go ahead and hand the torch to him. He's going to search. He's going to get armor and transmutation. So that's who else is in here. Theo's in here, so he's going to hand the torch and the armor to Theo. That's his second action, and he doesn't have anything to transmute, yes, but he'll just keep it in his hand. All right, Theo's going to search with the torch. All right, he's got apples and a repeating crossbow. So the wolves are going to come in. Anne's going to go first. So he's going to hand his sword to Anne. He's going to take the bow and the repeating crossbow. Both. That's his first action. I'm sorry, search was his first. Second action. Third action, I'm going to hand the apples and the torch to Ariana. Hopefully Anne can take care of those wolves on her own. Morgan. 1, 2, risk it. She gets a dagger. Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3 was her search. Okay. Wolves or zombies. Good. Know what my mind's on. All right. So these guys step, runner, wolves. 1, 2, and 3. They enter our zone. All right. Step and step. Other than the hammer, I don't have anything yet to deal with brutes. All right, so a brute at blue, a brute, a walker, and nothing. Okay, so a pair of brutes and a walker. Walker, brute, and another brute. Okay, so brute, walker. The brutes heard me say I have nothing to really knock out them with, so they decided they need to start showing up. All right, Anne, let's do it. All right, so Anne, swing, takes out both two of the wolves. And then she will, that's her first action, swing again. She'll take out the remaining wolf. Gives her 3 XP. Took her 2 actions to do that. And so, third action, she will search. She'll get a second torch. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that in her hand. So when her turn comes around, she'll be ready. Ariana. Ariana's going to search. She's going to get water and ironclad. All right, she's going to hand all that stuff. Well, I'll hold on to ironclad right now. But I'll hand the torch and the water and the apples to Carl. Carl's going to search with the torch. He's going to hand crossbow at another torch. Wow, we're torched out. Okay. He's going to use transmutation on the apples. So discard them. Draw another card. Get a shield. And then he's going to trade... Yeah, I'm going to trade the torch, the shield, and the hand crossbow over to Morgan. All right. He's gonna. I guess he'll just keep a torch in his hand. All right. Theo. Theo's gonna trade with Anne. I'm gonna take one of her swords. I'm gonna give her the repeating crossbow. And then he's gonna search. He's gonna search. He's got arrows and disintegrate. Okay. And for his third action, he's going to hand disintegrate over to Carl. Let's have Carl. Well, actually, let's take the transmutation out of his hand for the moment. Is there anything else he wants to send over there? No, not really. Okay, Morgan. Morgan's going to search. Got a torch. Another hand crossbow. Nice. That worked out very well. So that was her first action. Second action. She's going to hand the hand crossbows and the short sword. She'll take the ironclad over to Ariana. Okay. And she'll do the equip there. And then she's going to hand the torch and the shield over to Clovis. Okay. Got a quicksilver sword. She can't use that yet. All right. Clovis. Search. Arrows and chain lightning. Okay, so he's already got fireball and disintegrate, so chain lightning really isn't going to do him a whole lot of good. We got arrows. So Clovis, second action, I'm going to hand arrows to Morgan. She has a short bow. And Theo already has arrows. And then the chain lightning, I'm going to hand over to Anne. And I'm going to take her repeating crossbow. All right. Because eventually she can maybe do some extra magic stuff. So kind of start piling magic on her there. Okay. Zombies. All right, so we'll start with these guys. They step. Runner. 1, 2 in our zone. Brute and brute. Okay. So I have disintegrate. I can use that to potentially knock out brutes at a ranged. I would rather have like some kind of crossbow, but not there yet. All right. Spawning. 1. Oh, that's not a spawn. Wrong set of cards. Let's try that again. I wonder what that was. All right. Necromancer. And then he has a runner, and then a runner, and then Necromancer gets to move, and then a walker. So, Necromancer's down here at blue. Okay. I really don't want a lot of spawners down there. I do want to keep that one around for a while, but I don't want multiple ones down here. When I'm ready to get rid of it and the opportunity arises, I want to be able to do it. So, okay. So, Necromancer, runner, Necromancer, steps, and then walker. I'm gonna make sure I'm keeping track of everybody. Okay. Ariana. All right, we got a runner in our zone. So she's going to start with him. You swinging her sword. And she hits him. Okay. Knocks him out. That's one. Second action. Search. She gets a dagger. Third action. I'm going to hand the dagger to Anne. She can put it in her body slot. Okay, Carl. Carl's got a torch, so he's going to search with that. Death Strike and a short sword. Okay. Let's go ahead, put transmutation, and I'm gonna put the Death Strike in. The disintegrate can wipe out brutes if you roll a 6, but it's not guaranteed. So first action search, second action he's gonna try to Death Strike out the door to get that brute. Got him. No problem. And then that's his second action. So he searched, Death Strike, and then he's going to transmute this water. And that will give him Shield of Ages. Okay, so can't use that till orange, so we'll just keep that kind of in the back, right? Orange, yeah. Okay, Theo. Theo is going to equip his torch. First action. Second action, search. He's got leather armor and invisibility. Third action, I'm going to hand the torch over. Equip that. He'll just hang on to these. Looks like everybody's body slots are pretty much taken up by something at the moment. Might want to upgrade that later. All right. Let's start with Morgan. Morgan's gonna go Chaos Longbow and arrows. Ooh. Well, no one can use that yet. So let's go ahead and hand the torch. And how many? 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So we'll hand all this stuff over to Anne for safekeeping at the moment. She's probably not going to hang on to that stuff, but that'll equip a torch for her. Well, again, I'll do that. I don't remember if she had another action, so I'm going to assume she doesn't. Clovis. Clovis is going to put his torch in his hand. First action, second action, search. Get an axe and a crossbow. All right. Well, he's going to equip that crossbow. That's for certain. Axe. Let's see. Where's everybody going to be? I'm not sure I want Carl to get any more XP. Yeah. I don't know. We're getting to the point where things are starting to get full up. I'm going to go ahead and hand the axe. I'll take the sword. But I'll put the torch in Ariana's hand. Yeah. Okay, and then Anne will search. Full plate and another shield. Oh man. Well, we're going to have to wear that full plate. Well, okay, so she got that. Let's trade the shield over to Morgan. Oh, sorry, the full plate over the Morgan. And we'll go ahead and equip the shield. With a chain lightning. Okay. Alright, that's what we got. I think we're done searching for this round. Alright. Step. Runner. Step. Necromancer, 1, 2. 5 spawns, 2 at the bottom. A brute and a walker. At the top, a double spawn. Another double spawn. Missed the wolf abomination. A runner and a walker. Okay, so get a brute. A walker. Double spawn over to here. Double spawn there. Missed the wolf abomination. Runner and walker. So I don't have anything yet to deal with abominations. So if you're wondering why I'm not grabbing X's and kind of moving around, that's part of it. Is I really don't have any way to deal with them. I guess a bunch of torches. I don't think I have any dragon bile yet. So yeah. I have disintegrate that can knock out abominations. Again, if you roll 2 6s, it does. All right, Carl. I'm just going to have him search. He's going to get another axe. I'm going to trade the axe over to Theo. I'm going to get his short sword. And then I'm going to transmute the short sword into some salted meat. Okay, so I got another thing I can transmute next time. Oh, I guess I already had a short sword with me. All right, whatever. Theo. Theo can get the X without leveling. So I'm going to, let's just go ahead and have him shoot. Well, let's have him search. Let's have him search first. So search, another death strike. So if I can get over, so second action, I'm going to shoot 1 arrow out. And I have plenty of arrows, so I'm going to re-roll that. I'm going to knock out 1 of those. And then for my third action, I'm going to trade the death strike over to Carl. And I'm going to take the Shield of Ages. He doesn't need that right now. But now he has a second death strike if he wants to dual wield those. All right. Morgan. Morgan's going to search. She gets a great sword. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll equip that and put the wolf ironclad in our backpack. All right. First action. Second action, shoot. And she will take out that walker. Okay. Clovis. Clovis will search. Salted meat. You could trade that over. I'm actually going to trade, and I'm going to take the second short sword. So if I want to, I can dual wield those. Give him another salted meat to transmute in the future. Anne's going to search. Flaming Greatsword. All right. Getting some equipment. Again, if she gets Dragon Bile, she could light that up, but nobody's got Dragon Bile yet. All right. Ariana. So, longbow and a second repeating crossbow. Okay. First action, let's trade the longbow over to Morgan. And let her, I'll take her short bow. And did she have the repeating crossbow? No. And then I'm going to grab the repeating crossbow from Clovis, in case somebody wants to equip those. She'll go ahead and put her axe in her hand because it looks like we're going to start getting company in here, and we're getting kind of full up on inventory stuff. Of course, we can start throwing some of that away or transmuting it. So, okay, that's their turn. Zombies. 1, 2. Got a runner again in here. Step, 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 step. Runner. Root. Walkers. Necromancer. When the Necromancer starts to get up into this T-junction, that's where we're going to have to step out because he's probably going to run that direction away from us. So we're going to have to get out there and get him. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so we get a walker, and then the Necromancer said, I heard you were talking about me. I'm going to take a step forward. We get a brute, no one, and some wolves. 3 wolves. All right. Kind of have to plan with the wolves. The runners are either going to be right here in front of us so we can attack them, or they're going to come in and we can attack them. The wolves, though, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so they'll get in there. But like if they were in this zone, then they go 1, 2, and they could bite us. So that's why you kind of have to plan a little bit more with the wolves with those 3 movements. Sometimes they're 2 squares away. And so you got to kind of, especially when you're around a corner from them, you kind of have to go out there and get them. Or back deeper into the building. Okay, Theo. So Theo's going to swing his axe. 1, 2. Got him. Okay. 2 XP. And then Theo's going to search. And Dragon Bile. Okay, so we can take out at least one of the abominations at this point. Morgan. Morgan's going to search. She's going to get a hammer. She's going to hand that hammer over to Clovis, so Clovis can dual wield hammers if he needs to. And she'll go ahead and cast... oh no, she doesn't have it equipped. Never mind. Clovis. Clovis is going to search. Axe of Carnage. Nice. Late game gear. Let's just kind of organize this from junk to good stuff. Okay, that's his first action. Second action, he's going to shoot. Third action, he's going to shoot again. Take out one of these roots. Okay. Anne is kind of full up. She has a short sword, so she's going to go ahead and search. She gets some armor. Just like I've got armor out the tailpipe here. It's crazy. I'm a little worried what that might indicate. Am I in danger here? All right, she'll put the armor on. She doesn't have anything that can hit a brute at distance, and I like Clovis having that, so I don't want to really trade it. So I guess she's done. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Ariana's gonna search. It was gonna happen eventually. All right, so we got a zombie in our zone. All right, that was our first action. Second action, got it. All right. And that's all she's gonna do. Carl's going to. Does he have 2 sets of meat? He's gonna search. Dragon Bile, so he's just gonna chuck one of his meat away. And then he's going to transmute the other one. So let's put this in his back there. Transmute the other meat. Speed, not bad. And at the same time, he's going to put his other Death Strike in his hand. And on his third action, he's going to Try to take out that brute. Dual wielding Death Strikes. +1 to magic. Yep, no problem. Take him out. Okay. Zombies. Brute. Walker. Walker Runner. Walker Wolves. 1, 2, 3. Brute. Runner. Walker Step. Necromancer. Alright. 5 spawns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's a second Wolf Abomination. Now, we're probably about 2/3 of the way through the deck, so before we need to shuffle. But I should just go ahead and start getting out there while I can, since I know he's not going to show up for a little while. So, nobody, 2 walkers, the regular Abomination, no Wolf Abomination, and then Brute. So yeah, we might as well just start leveling up at this point. I'm getting kind of full on inventory. I still got stuff I can throw away, so it's not that big a deal, but let's have her... Who did I say I wanted to... yeah. She'll go ahead and search. Search plenty of bolts. Second action, trade the bolts over to Clovis. We'll take his mana blast. Okay. Alright. First action, second action trade, third action, shoot at the walker in front. Got her. Alright. Reactions. Are we leveling up this turn? I don't think so. But we're going to get ready. So Clovis is going to search. Chain Lightning. Going to throw one of the short swords away when he does that. Second action, he's going to hand Chain Lightning over to Anne. He's going to take her shield. We'll put his hammer in the back here. What does she have? He'll grab her flaming great sword and hand her a short sword. She can trash that. All right. So he's double shielded up. That's his second action. Third action, he's going to step. He's going to get ready to take this axe. All right. Anne. Anne has a short sword she can throw away, so she's going to search Bastard Sword. Okay, so that's a good trade up. She'll toss the short sword. First action. Second action. Let's give this sword... We're going to have wolves in here next time. Clovis is not going to be in here. She'll go ahead and just equip the sword. And the dagger. Okay. So she'll be ready to handle those wolves when they show up. Okay. Get into the notch. Alright. And we still got one slot in here. Okay, so she's going to search. Did she find them the last time? Alright. So, first action, search. Ariana, swing. Swing. 2 misses. Alright. So we got a zombie in here now. That's annoying. And I don't think he has any melee weapons on him. Got rid of them all. She's got a dagger. Okay. I'm going to trade for the dagger that Morgan has. And I'm going to give Morgan this. I'm going to give her 2. I'm going to give her the Dragon Bile and the Torch. And I'm going to go ahead and take the Mana Blast. Also, maybe I can transmute that in the future. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll equip transmute. So, first action trade. Second action dagger. Third action dagger. Got it. Okay, that brings him up to 6 XP. He's about ready to level. All right. Let's see, we got leather armor. Got better. I don't think they actually want to get rid of their stuff. So, I mean, we could equip shields and put armor in him, but I'm not gonna put leather. So, let's go ahead. We'll search the other dragon bile. All right. So we now have a plethora of dragon vials and I believe torches. And we have the flaming greatsword. So, okay, so he has 2 of those. Who's got torches? She's got a torch. She's got a torch. Okay, I'm gonna trade with Anne. And you can keep these arrows. I don't need them. I already got arrows. But I'm gonna give Anne one of the dragon vials, and she can put that with her torch. So that is his second action. And I'm going to stick the Chaos Longbow in my backpack here. Kind of keep it safe till I'm ready to use it. And then I'm going to hand the other one over here to Ariana. So she has a Dragon Bile Torch combo. So we can kill 3 abominations at this point. Which, if I start doing that, it'll start freeing up some of my inventory so I can do more searching. All right, so he did that. Traded. I think we're good. All right. Zombies. 1, 2. Step. 1. Wolves. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Step. All right. Really, I mean it this time. We're going to level up. Got all these wolves and runners in our zone. Okay. Abominations breathing down our neck. Here. Double spawn back to the beginning. Double spawn back to the top. Okay. Alright. So, abomination moves. And then nothing. And then we're up at the top there. We got a couple of walkers. And then another walker. Over here. This comes back down over here. Double spawn. We get a walker. And then the necromancer double activates. And that, if nothing else is going to convince me I need to get out there and get started, it's that right there. That necromancer kind of starting to speed up and move away. Need to get out there and deal with him. Because he's 1, 2, 3, or yeah, he's definitely going to go that other direction. So I got to get out there. Okay. Let's start grabbing some XP. All right. Clovis goes grab this X. First action. It's going to take him up to 7. Second action, equip the Flaming Greatsword. Third action, step. And then fourth action, swing the Flaming Greatsword. And that will give him 6 dice to roll. And that's 4 hits. All right. So he takes those 4 out. Okay. Let's go to Anne. Anne is going to bloodlust out here. That's going to roll 3 dice. So first action, 1 hit. I'm going to go ahead and take out the necromancer. So it's going to take that spawner. Okay. First action. Second action, take out those other 2. Third action. Keep going crazy? No, we're going to step back. We're going to step back. We don't go too crazy. Okay, Ariana. Ariana's going to step 1. Actually, Ariana is going to trade. No. Ariana's going to step 1. She's going to jump over these guys. That's her second action. Third action, she's going to move over. We're going for that X. All right. Carl. Carl does not have... So, all right, he's gonna transmute and mana vampire crossbow. Nice. That's his first action. Second action. Actually, when I do that, I'm going to put speed in my hand and disintegrate. Okay. Because I'm not conflicted enough at the moment. So, yeah, he's going to step out. And then he's going to try to hit disintegrate. So transmute, step, disintegrate. And he hit, but he only did 1 damage. So that won't hurt either of those guys. All right. Theo. Theo's going to help Morgan organize her inventory. She's going to put the Dragon Bile torch in her hand. Yeah. And then he's going to step out. Second action. And then third action, he's going to shoot his longbow at this walker. And he has plenty of arrows, so he'll try it again. Still missed. Okay, Morgan. 1, 2, 3. Take out these. That's 6 XP, bringing her up to 10. All right. She has another action now, since she leveled up. And she will re-equip the great sword and the longbow. All right. And that's their turn. All right. Step. 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 And step. Okay. Ariana needs to get in that room and hopefully not die. And then join back up with us. And then we need to go get that corner room. And then work our way over here. All right. So 4 spawns. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are now in yellow. So that is 3 walkers. 3. That is double spawn over here. 2 wolves and then 2 more. So 4 wolves. 2, 3, 4. And these wolves activate. They're going to go 1, 2, 3 in this junction. And then over there, a brute. Okay. So we got death strikes. We got a crossbow. Less worried about brutes now. Let's go. Anne. Speaking of, Anne's going to Bloodlust over here. Rolling 3. Oops, sorry. That'll take out those 2. So that's her first action. Second action, she's going to trade. She's going to switch her gear around. She's going to put Chain Lightnings in her hand. Third action, Blast to the south with Chain Lightning. Okay, that's 2 hits. That's her third action. Fourth action, she'll do it again. And miss. All right. that's 10. I think I bumped her. She might be 9, but I'm gonna say it's 10. All right, Ariana. Ariana's gonna open this door, and let's see how bad this goes. All right, open the door. All standard brutes. Now for her, that's good. That's because there are no brutes near her. Everyone else, who's that? Who knows? Okay, so that's her first action. Her second action, she's actually going to shoot her hand crossbows at these 2 walkers. Let's get rid of them. Take them out. And third action, she's going to step. So that takes her up to 5 XP. When she grabs this, she'll be able to level. What I should have done is grabbed it and stepped back, but whatever. All right. Carl, step 1. We're going to let's fireball first to the south. Take out those 2 walkers. Okay, that brings him up to 8 XP. So, he's got 2 more actions. He's going to get greedy. He's going to try to do it. All right. So, disintegrate to the south. Got it. He rolled a 6, so he did 2 damage. And then he's going to try it one more time. Disintegrate to the east there. Did not roll a 6, so did not take that guy out. All right. Theo. Theo is going to step 1. And he's going to shoot his longbow at that walker. Take them out. He needs a 2 damage weapon. Pretty bad. Also, Morgan does. Morgan steps 1. She's going to put Ironclad in her hand. She's going to cast it. And then for a 4th, so 1, 2, 3, 4. She's actually going to switch to the Quicksilver sword over the Great Sword. All right. And she has Ironclad on her. This is what I use to indicate Ironclad. Clovis. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Let's try that again. 1. Switch my weapon. 2, 3, shoot, and then 4. Okay. So, pay attention to what everybody's wielding. All right. So, that's all the survivors. Zombies, step, 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 step. Wolves, 1, 2, 3 in our zone. Not a big deal. We can deal with them. Got a few people with weapons. Melee weapons out. Let us spawn. 4 spawns. Almost time to reshuffle. I mean, the wolf abominations. Almost time for them to have a chance to start showing up. Okay. Might be this round, actually. Might be right up in the north. Okay. Shuffle this up a little bit. All right, so far we got a runner. We got 4 walkers. We got 3 wolves. All standard walkers. Okay. Here, let me put this. Let me put that up there, just so I don't forget it's not on the actual board. All right. All right. Abomination is back, and a runner. Okay. Right. Thinking an abomination, it just wasn't a wolf abomination, so I'm okay with that. 4 walkers. Okay, 4 walkers. 3 wolves. 1, 2, 3. Double spawn. Back here, all standard walkers. So step, 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 step. All standard walkers. And then up there, abomination and a runner. It's like, didn't we just take this guy out? Yeah. He's back. All right. Ariana. Ariana is going to take the X. Okay, it's her turn. Take the X. That'll give her up to 10 XP. Gets another action. That's first. Second. Third, shoot her hand crossbow. Take out 3 of these. And yeah, she's gonna leap up here. I'm gonna take a risk. I'm a little worried. Does she have anything really good? Yeah, she's got one of the abomination killing, but I'm not too worried about that. Okay, Carl. I'm gonna hand the vampire crossbow over to Clovis. And at the same time, I'm going to grab his flaming greatsword. Okay. So that's one action. Second action, swing the sword. Third action, swing the sword. Fourth action, swing the sword. Okay. It's 3 wolves. He's like, I'm not a sword guy, I guess. All right. Theo cannot use that, so he'll use his axe. What does he want to use the axe? Maybe he'll use his bow. So he'll take 2 shots with his bow first. Reroll. Still miss. Let's hit that one. Okay. He's got one more action. He'll go ahead and shoot with his bow again. Come on, reroll. There we go. That's a 3. You're not making a good argument why you should be the bow guy. All right, Morgan. Morgan's got this Quicksilver sword. She'll swing that. Take out that wolf. First action. She doesn't have this anymore. Second action, I'm going to give Theo the greatsword. He has a little bit more punch here. I'm going to take his invisibility off of him. Okay, Clovis. Clovis is going to vampire crossbow to the south. Vampire crossbow to the east. All right. And got a couple more actions, but I think we're good there. And she could move over and lightning bolt or chain lightning, but then she couldn't get back. And I just don't think she has a chance of taking out those wolves over there. So I think we're just gonna, well, yeah, we're just gonna see. He's gonna go first, so it's okay. This is all right. I think we're just gonna wait another round. All right. So zombies. So this zombie sees her. He's gonna run up the stairs towards her. These guys are gonna keep going towards the loudest noise. All right. Going towards the loudest noise. Wolves. 1, 2, 3. Really only got one way to go anyway. So I do need to go get that X over there after I deal with these wolves and whatever spawns out here. Oh, man. Do not like the double spawn always being the last one. All right. Let's see. Starting over here. All standard brutes. Do we have any brutes left on the board? I think I got rid of them all. Okay, all standard brutes. All right, so then up there is a double spawn over to here. Ew, I did not want that to happen. She might have to come back and get that vampire crossbow. 4 walkers, and then Ariana is going to get attacked twice by this runner. So, ouch. That is not happy. She got 1 hit point left. Yeah, okay. Double spawn down here. 3 walkers down here. All right. And another runner. It's like, hey, I smell blood in the air. Where's my runner brother here to help me out? All right. Don't like that. Okay, we're going to start with Carl. So we got these wolves on us. Carl's going to try to take them out. Maybe he'll swing a little bit better than just one at a time. Okay. I guess he heard what I was saying there. So I got 4 hits. So he takes out those 3 wolves. No problem. That's his first action. Takes him up to 15. We got to go for that X. So the whole group is going to go. All right. 1, 2, 3. So going to get there. Everybody's heading that way. Theo's going to run over here. He's going to take 1 shot with his bow. Take out one of those walkers. And then he's going to step. It's up to 6. He's almost ready to level. Probably he should be the one to get the X, but he probably is not going to be able to do it. At least not this next round. Morgan. 1, 2. She's going to shoot with her bow. 3. Take out 1 and reap another one. And then 4. She's going to step. Clovis. 1, 2. Shoot with his bow. Actually, let's not do that. He's here. Let's shoot with his crossbow that direction. And he has plenty of bolts, right? So he will still miss. And then he'll move here with his 3 actions. And 1, 2, and she will chain lightning that way. All right, no problem. Take him out. And then step. Okay. Ariana. Shoot. Got him. Okay, that's 1 action. Second action, third action. So she'll stand there. She's going to start these guys oscillating here. Kind of pick them off as she can. All right, that's everybody. Zombies. So these guys step because they're going for the loudest noise, and they immediately see her. This runner steps. He sees her. I need to go get her. He steps back to go get her, and now he can't see her anymore. These go. That's what I mean by the oscillating. He's just going to keep doing back and forth, back and forth. This guy can see, but he can also see these guys. He's definitely going to go that way. He has to go that way anyway, even if he wanted to get her. But we'll have these guys step. Let's see. What time is it? Yeah, we'll just spawn, and then we'll call it for there, and then we'll pick it up on the next video. All right, so 4 spawns. We are in yellow, so a pair of runners to join the oscillation. A brute. Abomination gets to move. and 3 walkers. We got the vampire crossbow, so let's see. She's the only one. She's the only one that's hurt, so she can't actually use it yet. Well, she'll have to wait till they come back and she can join back up with them. With her jump in these towers, she can like stand here and jump into this area. She can jump over there. She can actually to jump down here, she has to back up and then jump. So that's kind of a funny thing there. But once they start kind of moving back down, she can join back up with them. But she's going to sit here, just kind of keep people trying to get her oscillating back and forth and picking them off with her crossbows. She could switch over to the repeating crossbows. And I might do that because then I can keep attacking. Right now, she can only shoot twice. Shoot, reload, shoot again. But that might be good enough. She has a better chance of hitting. Anyway, I'm going to call it there. We'll see how the next round goes. This might take 3 hours. These Wulfsburg missions, I don't know. It's just with the wolves and the wolf abomination, it just seems to drag on more. Because I have to search more. Now that I got the vampire crossbow, I kind of don't really need to search anymore. Because I have stuff that can wipe out abominations repeatedly. So I can speed it up now. It might only go another hour. We'll see. But stay tuned. Talk to you later.